What's up, guys? In this week's video, I want to talk about time on the job versus actual experience. Let's get to it. What's up, guys? So like I said, in this video, I want to talk about the difference between time on the job and actual experience. All right, so I get that question asked a lot, is how do I become a SWAT medic with zero experience?
You're crazy.
So let's unpack that real quick, right? It took me 10 years to become a flight medic with the department. Our aircraft, between the two helicopters, the two base stations, we run about 1,400 calls a year, a trauma helicopter. In this unit, we run about 250 operations a year. Okay, so you're exposed to a lot of possibilities, all right, here for something to go wrong. And if you have nothing to draw from, there's no experience pool, okay? You came out of paramedic school and you worked on an ambulance, just transporting or doing IFT. That's not gonna give you the trauma experience for this or for being on a trauma helicopter. And I'm sure a lot of people are gonna get upset at me saying that, and you can leave the comments down below, but that's what I've seen, okay? And that's the reality, right? If you work at a fire station or you work as a police officer in a slow district where nothing ever happens, okay, just because you've been on 10 years doesn't mean you have 10 years of trauma experience. No, you have 10 years on the job, okay? Compare that with somebody that comes out and goes to work in a high crime, high volume call area, okay, where there's a lot of GSWs, stab wounds, a lot of car wrecks, a lot of trauma. That's the experience that we're looking for to work here. So what we require for the people applying to become a full-time SWAT medic with us is 3 years of protocol certified. That means that they're certified with our department to be considered for the selection process and to go through the whole hiring process. Okay, but you can't just think I'm gonna get out of paramedic school, I'm gonna take a weekend TECC class, and then I'm gonna jump on one of these things and go into the highest threat level possible. And then when something happens to one of your guys, one of the people that you work out with, that you eat with, that you go to family functions with, that you're expected to perform on that day, and you have no trauma training, or not trauma training, but you don't have any experience to draw from, okay? So what I suggest for those that have asked is finish paramedic school, go take a TCC, go take TCCC, get some chops in with schools, and then try to find somewhere where you can work where you're gonna be exposed to a lot of high volume trauma calls, all right? And we all know wherever we work where we can go to get that type of experience. Don't be the person that comes out of the academy and that just wants to kick back on the recliner, because that's just not gonna work out. It's not gonna work out here, and it's gonna be a bad day for everyone. All right, so if you got something from today's video, please consider subscribing and comment down below, and I wanna see y'all's perspective on what we talked about today, or what I talked about today. See you on the next one. Be safe.